What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Today, I want to talk about a very important issue and a very important problem with a lot of small businesses, and that is your leadership team. And is someone on your leadership team holding you back? So, a lot of times, as a business owner, you get bogged down in working in your business and not necessarily on your business. Now, that's not just in the day to day running of it, but also the people part of the business, which, as you've heard the saying before, business would be great if it wasn't for all the people, right? And that's like a surgeon saying, surgery is great. I love doing, or I love my job, except the whole surgery part. Well, the people part of running a business is the most important part. And I'm going to talk about why in just a minute. But is someone on your leadership team holding you back? When you're evaluating your leadership team, there's really two aspects that you want to make sure you have. And that is the right people in the right places. Let's play places or seats, right? Okay, so you have to have the right people in the right seats. So what happens though a lot of the time is you don't necessarily get that, right? So one of these examples or one of the circumstances that you could have is you could have the right person in the wrong place or the wrong seat. So this person is a great part of your team. Culture-wise, they fit like a glove. They're a great person to have around. They're very positive. They fit what you're trying to do. The only problem is they're not necessarily able to fulfill their job or do their job at a level that you need them to do it. This could be an example of this is like a janitor who's worked at the company for so long and now they've been promoted to the shipping and receiving director. So, they've worked in the company a long time, but they don't really know how to fulfill or how to do the job at the level that's required of them. So, in this circumstance, it's a better problem, but it's still a problem when the person doesn't have that. So, one of the things that you want to always ask about any person on your team is you want to GWC them. Okay, so that means, does this person get it? Do they want it? And do they have the capacity to do the job that's asked of them? So, with the right person in the wrong seat, yes, they get it, they want it, but they don't necessarily have the capacity to do it. So, that's very important. Now, another kind of circumstance you could have, or another kind of branch off this tree, is the wrong person in the right seat. So when this happens, you've got the wrong person. They're great at what they do. The job and the level that you need to fulfill this job, they're doing great. Their experience is great. But the big problem is culturally, they don't fit. Their attitude isn't good. They don't fit the vision of what you're trying to do. They don't see the vision and they're not on board with what you're trying to accomplish. So therefore, yes, they may do a great job, but slowly they're going to be that cancer that eats away at your business from the inside, or they're going to be that rotten apple that spoils the whole bunch. So until you fix that problem, you can't really get to where you want to be. Now, what do you do in these situations? When you GWC, do they get it? Do they want it? Do they have the capacity to do it? What you need to do if you have the right person in the wrong seat or the wrong person in the right seat is you want to give them the opportunity to make things right. So you want to give them 60 days of grace. So what this means is that you're going to outline with them where they are and where they need to be at the end of the 60 days. And you can take it in chunks of 30 days too, where you can, reevaluate at the end of 30 days, see where they're going, see if work needs to be done, or if they've already, after 30 days, they could have done a complete 180, as far as the wrong attitude person and the wrong person. They could have just completely changed, or the right person could have fulfilled or could have leveled up their knowledge to a point where they can do their job effectively. Either way, you give them 60 days to be able to really get to where you want them to be. And now at the end of the 60 days, if they don't get there, then at least you've set the tone and you've put them on the path that they know. You've set the expectation the right way. They know that at the end of 60 days they have to be at this level. Otherwise, hey, they don't fit. That's okay. It's okay because they may fit somewhere else. Great. They may have just what is needed for another position at another company. But fulfilling your vision they're not on board for that. So after the 60 days is up, you can have that conversation with them, or just set the expectation at every step along the way in that 60-day journey. Now, the other ones that we have are the right people in the right seat. That's a great thing, right? It's perfect. It doesn't require, just requires just making sure that people are being held accountable with their weekly meetings, and that they're doing what they need to do to row the boat in the right direction, right? And if you have a person who's a wrong person in a wrong seat, well, you may want to give them some grace there, but there's also lots of jobs available to have that talk with them that, hey, this is what we're trying to do. You don't fit, and that's okay. But these help you determine, is your leadership team holding you back? In this journey of growing your business, your leadership team is one of the most vital aspects of it. So you have to make sure that everyone is rowing the right direction, and that you're steering the ship by putting the right people in the right places. So I hope this helps you, and have a great day.